Well, hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Life is Tip Knows It. Tip here bringing you the millionth whip and chat. Just kidding. It feels like that. Maybe you feel that way too. Although it doesn't seem like many people watch these, so. Gosh, I'm starting off a little snarky tonight. I'm not meaning to. I hope you're doing well. I'm trying to adjust this. My tripod keeps making its own decisions and moving my phone, so that's okay. It might be looking a little crooked. It's really the lines of the sections I created that are slightly crooked, more so than I believe the phone itself. So yes, but I hope you're doing well. I'm excited to be diamond painting today. I'm going back to a kit I was working on before. Drills and Chills. I did not get very far on my Drills and Chills kit. Surprise, surprise. I'm putting it aside. I'm trying to like decide a plan of what to work on this holiday season, because I have this whip going that I started in August, and then I have obviously my Drills and Chills whip that I did not finish, so I don't really want to start another whip. So my tentative plan is to finish this kit. It's not a huge kit by any means, so I think it's, you know, if I really put my mind to it, I could finish it relatively quickly here. And then pop into a holiday kit. If I could get this done by December, I don't know. Don't know how manageable that is, to be completely honest. But if I did, that would be ideal. That would certainly be ideal. This is called Chicago River, and I will put the artist name on the screen because I don't want to mispronounce it. And yeah, I've loved it so far. It is a very confetti heavy kit. It is a, let's see, is the dimensions on this kit? It doesn't tell me what the dimensions are. It's smaller for sure. I'll look up the dimensions and place it on here as well. While I was trying to prepare for the this diamond painting or this whip and chat, I of course lost my pin I was using. So I do not currently have a multi-placer. I think that's okay because there's really not, I'm going to be doing a lot of confetti work. But yeah, I do like this kit so far. I will say, unless it's my eyes, which I hope it's not my eyes, the symbols are a bit blurry, which is slightly disappointing, but it's workable. It's doable. It's all good. It could be that my eyes are tired too. I'm like switching eyes to check to see if maybe there's something in my eyes. I'm really liking square drills though. It's satisfying to me. There's some people who just don't know about square drill diamond paintings because a lot of the Amazon diamond paintings are round drills. Most of them are, I believe. So I work with a lot of kids and I'm doing a diamond painting club, which it's going pretty well, to be honest. But all those kits are round drills, and they don't refer to the diamonds as drills. So they're always like, why are you saying drills? They think I'm the crazy one. So it's just interesting to me though. Like, I think working with a different shape of drills just really changes your experience of diamond painting. So yeah, that was very random. I feel not terribly collected as I'm doing this whip and chat. I feel that way a lot with whip and chats. I think maybe I've been kind of saying this and not following through, but I might do whip and chats differently or take a break from them. I'm so close to 500 subscribers, and I don't know, I might be doing things a little bit differently. Like my current I'm really been into using a circular knitting machine lately and knitting hats. That actually was a craft that I enjoyed before I started diamond painting. And yeah, a lot of my focus has honestly been there. And I was reflecting like, you know, this is a crafting and lifestyle YouTube channel. So there shouldn't be any reason that I don't incorporate my knitting stuff on my channel more. So that might be happening a bit. I don't want to just like stop diamond painting though. I enjoy diamond painting. It's just right now it's not my priority, which is hard to say out loud. I like diamond painting, and I hope you all can see me diamond painting okay. I got a new phone, and so that's like my biggest news that I was going to talk about in my WIP and chat, is that I finally got a new phone. Y'all, my phone has been so ghetto. Like, I think a sane person would have replaced my phone probably like months ago. So what would happen is it's a flip phone, which I love flip phones. I'm a fan. Don't get me wrong. I loved my phone as I'm adjusting this. I loved my phone, but the screen, every time I would straighten it, or even if I didn't, it would just start like turning off at random times. So it would turn on for 3 seconds and then turn off. And so you'd have to turn it on again. You have to try to put in the pen, and then right when you put in the pen, it would turn off. And you'd have to put in the pen again. So annoying. So I'm so excited. We finally got a new phone today. So I have a Samsung Galaxy Flip 5, and it is so cool. It has a screen on the front, and the when it flips shut, it has a screen on the front that you can like use to text people, to do different things, any app that you want, which is super sweet. Like, I'm pretty excited about it. I'm hoping that the quality of the camera will be good still. Like, it looks great to me. I don't know. And I hope that the audio, it'll pick up pretty well. So I'm just in heaven, because it's really hard to use a phone that doesn't work very well. So that was like it was almost a full day experience, I feel like, getting a new phone. And it's just, they make it very, I'd say relatively easy, but I had so much stuff on my phone, like all kinds of pictures. I am a person that I like to take a lot of pictures, and you know, I do a lot of video work, obviously. So I'll be very curious to see if this phone has more storage. Every time I do a WIP and chat, I have to upload it to YouTube and delete the footage from my phone in order to film something else. So I'm hoping I won't have to do that now. I will probably anyway, because I have high expectations of myself to keep my phone a little bit more organized. And yeah, because I want to use it as a tool, especially because, you know, I do just a lot of stuff on it. I love the feature of being able to film things with it tilted upward, so that I can do things like diamond painting shorts. I think if I had a traditional phone, it would be a lot harder to do that type of stuff. So yes, I'm just so excited. I'm also very discombobulated with it, because even though it's very similar, I had a Galaxy Flip 3 and it's just a Galaxy Flip 5. It is slightly different. So when I'm typing on it, it's very easy to have the confidence to think, oh, this is the same phone, and then make silly mistakes. It's all good though. It's all good. So that was my big thing I was going to talk about. I'm going to go back to talking about my channel. I do have lots of diamond paintings that I've received. I think I have 2 and the third's on the way. I have all kinds, some that I bought at Michael's that are, they're greeting cards. So there's just a lot of unboxings in the near future. I think I'm going to experiment with some different style shorts with knitting hats. And so, yeah, I'm planning on doing a lot more frequent shorts type videos. And maybe doing WIP and chats with different projects other than diamond painting. So if you have any opinions about that, please let me know in the comments below. I would love to know, like, I want my channel to be filled with things that I enjoy, but also that you like. So is it just diamond painting? Is it like you'd be open to vlogs? I do like vlogging. Yeah, so I would say right now, like, overall, like, mood-wise, I've been doing super well. I hope you're doing well. I'm filming this on a Sunday evening. I'm thinking about my work week ahead and feeling like although there is a lot to do, I don't know. I'm feeling very at peace right now. So that's good. Let's see. What are some other things I was going to talk about? Just kind of like my week and catching you up. We had a birthday party we attended yesterday for a 1-year-old. And, you know, it's funny, now that I've been a parent for like going on 5 years now, crazy, looking at birthday parties of younger kids, you just see it differently. It was so cute. There were so many really amazing decorations, and it's so much work to put on a birthday party. I was very proud of Denise. So Denise, if you're tuning in for the first time, hi, hello. Or you don't watch WIP and Chat. My WIP and Chat's too much. Denise is my daughter. She's 4.5. And she can be very rambunctious. And she can be very sweet. And she chose at this party she didn't choose violence, which reminds me of Mrs. Coffee. She chose to be very sweet and like played this role. So this 1-year-old got so many gifts. Holy cow. And the party we went to is like my, like Bill and I would consider them mutual friends. Like we both would consider them friends. And it's their daughter. And so Denise helped the parents pretty much like take all the gifts. It was so many gifts, and organize them on the side so that the 1-year-old could continue to quote open more gifts. Really, it was just parents, but it was so fun. It was so cute to see, and I'm just really proud of Denise for not throwing a fit. You know, she could have easily been like, I want these. How come she gets toys and I don't? And blah, blah, blah. But she just, I don't know. She was just so good. You know what I wish I knew about parties is like, and it could have been on the invitation. I missed it. Some parties, they have like light snacks. Other parties have full-on food. And I really wish like, you don't want to bank on party food sometimes, because if you're really hungry and then they don't have food that you like, you're screwed for hours. But we did the opposite this time, and we assumed that there wouldn't be much food. And so we ate right before the party. And I'll tell you what, that was unfortunate. And there's kind of like this, like, why are they not eating? So Bill and I had like 4 meals yesterday. Just, you know, lots of carbs happening. I do want to really get back to kind of some fitness goals. I've really fell off the bandwagon with fitness. It's that time of year though, right? Like, it's hard this time of year to do anything fitness wise, I think anyway, because there's just so many delicious treats and it's just a busy time of year. I go on Thanksgiving break next week. I'm so excited that we have a whole week. I think that's going to be my time to get some diamond painting done and knitting done. And I'm not planning on having a traditional Thanksgiving thing. I personally, here's a controversial thing that I'm going to share, is I'm not a huge fan of Thanksgiving. I know some people love it. I understand the importance of family, but like, I don't really enjoy a like traditional Thanksgiving meal. I have lots of memories of just so much family drama and stupidness that could have been avoided, that I would be more content just going to a restaurant. And that's kind of what we're planning on doing. I don't want the stress of the holidays. I just want all the good stuff. I want the connection. I don't want the stress. So that's kind of what I'm looking forward to, though. I can't believe that Thanksgiving is like a week and a half away. This, like, time is flying. This is one of my favorite times of the year, like school year wise, because there's so many breaks. Like, it's like 1 week off, 3 weeks on, 1 week off, which is very jolting for kids, but it's amazing when you just want time to craft. You know? I know you know. So I'm like diamond painting by this window, and I keep seeing my own reflection and thinking someone's outside. Especially because my hand is under the table. I'm like, why is someone's hand there? And it's totally just mine. That's how, I'm not even tired right now. I don't know. It's just me. There's no excuse. Let's see what else is going on. Man, there's really not a lot of this symbol color. I really hope this is the only like faint pink in this kit, or I'm going to run out of a color, which that would be no good. I'm sure it will be fine. I'm sure. Oh, I made a note on my WIP and Chat page to talk about a very unfortunate event that happened when I was taking a bath. So Denise has these color tablets, and essentially it reminds me of food dye. It's not for food, but they're these tablets. When you put them in the water, they change the bath water, which I think makes baths really fun. I'm a fan of them. And I've been really wanting to take baths lately. Like, I've been really prioritizing self-care. And Denise is finally an age where, like, I feel comfortable taking a bath if she is like watching something on TV or is in her room. Like, she's not going to fall or anything. Hopefully not. But like, it's just so much more low key having a 4-year-old than like a 2-year-old. So I'm totally taking advantage of taking baths. And she actually likes to quote, quote, help me take a bath. Which part of me is like, I just want my privacy. Please just go play. But she's also very cute. And so she's kind of like takes on that caregiver role and is like, oh, let me hand you the soap. Let me hand you this. Let me do this. And she'll even sometimes try to wash my feet, which I think is really funny. But she wanted to make sure I had a really fun bath. And I thought that was so cute. She was sharing her tablets, her color tablets with me. And like these, it comes with like 150 color tablets. It's a ton of tablets. And you just put, I usually like let her do 2 a night so that she can kind of like experiment with color, like color combos and what they make, and you know which colors not to combine and which make this color. And so she wanted me to take 2, and she couldn't open it herself, so I'm already in the bathtub, and of course when I'm opening it, it slips in the water, and water gets in to all of the tablets, like the container. Oh my gosh, it was such a disaster. She started crying. My bath turned this really gross brown color. I'm trying really hard to like get it out of the tub and get it to start to dry off. It was insane. It was really bad, but thankfully it only ruined like maybe 10 of the tablets. So it's still usable. We're all good. But at that moment, it was like I did a terrible, terrible thing to her. Like, she was so upset with me. And I felt really bad, honestly. But yeah, that was definitely the bath color disaster story that I alluded. Yeah, that I just... It's all good, though. It's all good. The silly things that happen, right? I also put a note on here. Sometimes you just don't really know what to talk about on WIP and chats. I live kind of a boring life, I guess, or like all the things that like I'm tempted to talk about are just not my story to share. So, you know, I can't. But one thing there are a couple things I could talk about. Did I put that on here as a note? I did. Okay. I am so excited because I got a pay raise. I'm at my job. So I work in a district, a school district that notoriously like does not have the funding that other school districts do. Like, we're talking, it's pretty noticeable. In fact, the district made it their goal to really advertise to the community how much less the district I work in employees make compared to others, as a tactic to pass what's called a mill levy override, which basically means that taxpayers would support a pay increase for teachers and employees who work in my district. And there's a reason, like the funding is way different in other districts. And so anyway, long story short, I was like pretty certain it wouldn't pass, and it did. So I'm really excited. I'm finally making money that like if I worked at any other district around me in like a 20-mile radius, I would be making. So I'm really happy about that. I've been really reflecting a lot about my attitude towards money. I've talked about it a bit before in WIP and chats. Everybody has a different opinion about it. My father-in-law especially, just like, he feels like it's just money. And money, I guess it's just money if you have it, is kind of my thought process with it. I am such a saver. I like to save money. I like to know where my money's going. I feel a lot of joy when I'm able to save money. And so this is just huge for me. It makes me feel really secure. It's exciting. And so, yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to share that, you know, it's just, yay. I'm just happy about that. And I'm also planning to make people gifts for Christmas instead of purchase gifts. And I think sometimes when I have a raise or I'm doing well with money, like a lot of people, they tend, if they're like, oh, I'm making more money, I'm gonna splurge. Sometimes I do that, but I'm leaning way more into, okay, I'm making more money and I put this pressure on myself to save it. And honestly, like, I think that homemade gifts can be the best gifts. If somebody made me something homemade, I value that and I treasure it more because I know how much love and work and time goes into those gifts. So I'm going to try my best this holiday season to do some knitting for the people that I love And hopefully they enjoy it, you know, like that's kind of the cost, like the scary part. The vulnerable part is when you gift people things that you really like and then they don't appreciate it or they don't get it. It's disheartening. And I want to make things for people that they want, they actually will value and want. So I'm hoping that's the outcome this holiday season. There's a lot of people in Bill in my life where we give them gifts and they don't gift anything back. And so like, and not that they need to, like, I don't ever want anybody to feel pressured to get me a gift. But the fact that we gift people things, like, and really not knowing what they want, like, we don't actually ask. I guess that might be more of a courtesy to ask them what they want. But I don't feel bad making someone a gift and showing them that I care through something that I love and brings me joy, over spending money and then them possibly not liking it anyway. So, I don't know. That's what I'm telling myself anyway. The things we tell ourselves, right? So, that's exciting to me though. Just doing a lot of crafting. Doing crafting. I'm going to make diamond painting Christmas cards for people. Oops, as I knock my new phone. It's all exciting to me. Let's see. 3 Wishes Story. 3 Wishes Story. Wow. Sometimes I even write notes. Like I wrote these notes last night. I have no idea what I meant by 3 Wishes Story. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. Sometimes I just think of random things to share on my channel. I don't know. This is actually from a while ago, but so Denise, she's really interested in wishing fountains right now. She's a fan of them. And so we were at one like a couple weeks ago and she had 3 coins and she wanted to make wishes. And she wanted really badly to share the wishes with me. And I'm like, but they won't come true if you share them with me. Like, you know, and I kind of did want to hear her wishes. So I kind of just, you know, let her tell me her wishes. But it made me sad knowing what her wishes were because they're not going to come true. So her first wish was, I wish I could fly. Now, maybe in an airplane. You know, that one could come true. We're planning to go to Disney World in a couple of years. Yeah. So there's one. And then the next one is, I wish I had a dog. So I am not a dog person. I used to be a dog person. I was raised having dogs. And I think it's the same kind of how I'm feeling with guinea pigs. Because I do have 2 skinny pigs. I love animals so much that it's just so heartbreaking when they die. It makes me not want to have animals. And with dogs specifically, I've seen how destructive they can be to a backyard, to a house. But here's the thing, is I'm sure there's dog fans who watch my videos. Like, I think that owning any type of animal, if it brings you joy and happiness, that's the point. And so I hope if you own a dog, they bring you joy and happiness. And if so, that's awesome. Like, but Bill and myself, I don't think it would bring us joy and happiness to have a dog. So knew that was out. And then she said, I wish I could have a little sister. And I don't think that's happening either. I think my experience with having a baby is that it's a one and done experience. So it was just kind of like funny and hard to navigate. Like, what do you do with knowing your kids' inner wishes and knowing you're not going to provide them? At the end of the day, it's all going to work out. It's all going to be okay. But I thought that was funny in the moment and elicited a lot of feelings for me. I don't know why. I just wanted to share that with you. So, I think I have 2 quotes, and I'm going to end it here. Mood swings. I did put down mood swings. That's hard to like talk about without going into the specifics, but like, I think when I feel really excited and happy, I get so bummed when things aren't going great. Like, things that would normally bother me, like, just make me feel so sad. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but I currently, today, in this moment, I'm feeling pretty great, and I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful to have a job that I like. I just felt like last year I just did not feel that way. I didn't feel that way. I had a person recently ask me, now that he thought that my birthday had already passed because they had that joint birthday party, like what I've learned this year. Like, another trip around the sun, what did I learn? And what I've learned is that you don't have to put up with, like, if you don't like your job, don't find something else. Like, it's not worth all the BS you put yourself through. And so I hope everyone who's watching likes their job and likes their life. And this is like, I don't know, maybe a little bit of encouragement that and reassurance that, like, even if you're not satisfied with how something's going, you can change it and things can get better, and then you deserve them to get better. You know, I think I talked myself out of a lot of things. Like, I don't deserve to have things so good. I don't deserve a pay raise. I don't deserve this. I don't deserve that. Yes, I do. And so do you. And so, the kind of goes with the quote that I thought of 2 quotes that just really resonated with me this week that I wanted to share. When the first one says, "Don't make yourself small for anyone. Be the awkward, funny, intelligent, beautiful, and little weirdo you are. Don't hold back. Weird it out." And I think that's so true. I want to be authentically and weirdly me. And I'm tired of hiding who I am. I like that I'm weird. I like that my daughter's weird. I like the quirks. So, and then the other quote is, "I hope that you become filled with so much happiness that it heals every part of you." And I hope that for you. And I feel that for me. I feel like I want to heal and be, I really want to let go of how hurt I felt earlier this year. I have a lot of hurt feelings still, and I can heal, and I just love so many things about life, and I hope that you do too. I'm going to end it there. Thank you for watching. Please consider subscribing if you haven't. It helps my channel a lot. Be part of my journey of 500 subscribers. I will see you in next week's video. Bye.